What is cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the link with a friend, and let's get into the topic today. That is the boy LiAngelo Ball's preseason debut against the Boston Celtics. Now, before I get into it, I want to first say that not too long ago, I put out an episode that had more to do with LaVar Ball on this episode, and you can go check that one out as well, and how he prophesized all three of his sons making it into the NBA. The prophecy came true. Kudos to LaVar. You did it, brother. But also in that video, I said, okay, now that LiAngelo Ball has signed with the Hornets, the prophecy has now come to fruition. But I also said that I watched LiAngelo play in the D League, and I watched LiAngelo play in the Drew League within the last 6 months. And after watching him play, I did not feel that he was NBA ready or NBA material. So therefore, I was a bit shocked and surprised when I saw the news that he signed with the Hornets. Now, he made his debut yesterday. And while in the last episode I even said, I would like to think it's because of his skills and his hard work as the main reason that was able to get him that 1-year contract worth a little over $1 million. That's what Google told me anyway, when I looked it up. I wonder how much of it had to really do with LaMelo being there. And after seeing him play, I am starting to think my suspicions were correct, because he did not look good out there. And more than the fact that he didn't, like, sometimes players just have bad games. But LiAngelo Ball, just from this preseason debut, and I understand it's preseason, it's only a small sample size, but from what I saw, it literally looked like he did not even belong out there on the floor with NBA players. It could have been the jitters. There could have been some nervousness there, I'm sure. But with all that being said, you are a pro now, and pros are still human. I get it. But I can only talk about what I saw. I can't talk to him. I didn't watch any post-game interview to see what he was thinking or how he felt. But I can only talk about what I observed. And from what I observed, it looked like he did not belong out there on the floor with pro NBA players. So now I feel like my suspicions of how much of this really had to do with LaMelo and how much of this had to do with his quality of play, his game, and whether he's NBA ready or not. And now, based off the small sample size, I'm leaning towards LaMelo probably had a lot to do with this 1-year signing on the squad. Now, I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure the Charlotte Hornets did what they had to do. They worked them out in the gym. They worked them out on the court, ran drills, did proper analysis, and they must have felt he can contribute to the team in some kind of way. They must have seen some kind of value in him to take up one of their roster spots for a 1-year, $1 million contract. Because you got to put business before anything else. And I know LiAngelo is the star of the team, the future of the team, and a future face of the league, potentially, if he continues his uphill trend. But Christ, this is a business. If you don't belong on an NBA team, you don't belong on an NBA team. Now listen, I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for all the Ball brothers. I love LaVar Ball, and I like the Ball brothers. I like Lonzo Ball's game. I love LaMelo Ball's game. I don't like LiAngelo's Ball's game that much, but I'm rooting for him. I wish him the best. I hope he makes it. I hope he gets better. I hope he finds a role on the team. I hope what I saw from the preseason game against the Boston Celtics isn't a sign of things to come in the future. I hope not. But he looked like trash. He looked like straight up doo-doo butter. Doo-doo butter. Butter and doo-doo mixed up in a cast iron pot. He did not look like he belonged out there on the floor at all. Dude was clanking. The shots he were missed. The shots he was missing, bro. Like his form didn't even look good. First of all, he looks too big to be playing out there. He just looks. He looked awkward being out there. His size, like his. I mean, because Zion's a big guy, but Zion doesn't look like he's too big to be out there. But it's just something about his body. I don't know if he has like a big upper body and a smaller lower body. I don't know what it is, but just looks awkward out there. And his jump shot is kind of ugly, bro. And his handles, he ain't really got much of a handles. His handles is shaky. At best, I see him being a slasher. At best, I see him catching the ball off slashes, off pin downs, off rolls, or spotting up for a jumper. But his jump shot don't look that clean. And he was missing them shots badly, bro. He did this James Harden step back three, and that thing was way off. Bro, if he shot that shit in North Carolina, that shit didn't land in North Carolina. That shit landed in Hawaii after he released that ball. Bro. And then one of them, it was one of the weirdest misses I ever seen. I swear it hit the opposite side of the rim. It then flew off, bro. It did not look good out there. And like I said, I watched him play and I was like, this guy doesn't look like NBA. Doesn't look like an NBA player. I don't see NBA potential. I don't think he's ready for the league. And given that small sample size, I might have been correct, but I'm still giving him the benefit of doubt. I want to see him play another game. Maybe it was the jitters, but that was a rough outing. And I'm happy he signed a 1-year contract. So he gonna get the bag regardless, even if this continues to get worse or it really doesn't get any better, and they feel like they want to give that other roster spot up, they want to make it free, and they just want to buy out his contract and release him. Well, at least he still got the bag. But I wish him the best. I hope he makes it throughout the entire season, and finds a role on that team, because Buzz City is really coming up. They were a fun team to watch last year, and they're going to be a fun team to watch this year. I don't know what's going to happen with this Miles Bridges situation. I like how people have not been talking about that. The ESPN and FSN and all these networks just decided to shove that one under the rug. Dude has some serious problems. And then, actually, it did get brought up on Max Kellerman's show with Keyshawn and Jay Will. And one of the guys on there tried to downplay it like it wasn't that serious. Like, he beat the shit out of that woman. But anyway, that's a different story. That could be another episode, right? Yeah, it was not looking good. And if you haven't seen the highlights, or what they like to call now the lowlights, we'll go out and we'll check it out together. Let's take a look at these LiAngelo Ball highlights, shall we? All right, I got to set up right here highlights from LiAngelo Ball's preseason NBA debut. Let's get into it.
I don't think that people realize that.
There he is in the corner right there, number 18. Wide open, Jay. Oh, that was gross. Step back. Hawaii. Look at his body. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. Nice screen. Good little pass there. That's all right.
Ball looks to answer. Nope.
So right here, after he does a step back, he just doesn't look comfortable. Like, I just look at how his body is. Like, when you go to shoot a jump shot, you got to have the confidence and be in your comfort zone and have your fundamentals in line for proper body formation and release of the jump shot. But when he does a step back, it doesn't look like it. It just looks like a bad shot. Look at that. That did not look natural. Because he did it after he stepped back, he did a little like bob thing. Like, if you're going to step back, go straight into your jump shot. But he did like a little bob lean for like a half a second. And when I saw that, I knew that shot was going to be disgusting. Let me take it back. Step back. You see that? It's very slight. It's a very slight body movement. And you probably wouldn't catch it. But as a person that plays basketball, I see this. I see this. It's ever so slight. Ever so slight. Like, I knew that was going to be way off. I knew that was going to be way off. Now, what he should have did right there, after he passed that ball, he should have cut harder to the basket because his defender wasn't even crowding him. He should have cut harder to the basket and went straight to the rim. And then the guy with the ball on the three-point line could either delivered it or pass it to the guy just outside the block there, and then him give a bounce pass to LiAngelo at the cup. Now, that ain't his fault, but he should have cut harder. Maybe that play could have developed. Because, see, right there, a quick 1-2 passes. And that right there. Now, some players got to do that when they catch the ball. But the defender's sagging off of him. Right here. His space isn't crowded. He's wide open. If you're that wide open, right here, you should, when you catch that ball, you should be able to go straight up. You should be ready to shoot the shot. But when he catches the ball, he's not ready to shoot the shot. He does a little hop step with both feet, then releases the shot. He needs to be ready to catch and shoot in those situations. There is nobody around him. There is no reason why he should have done a little hop step before releasing the shot to get him in a comfortable place to shoot. He should have been ready in a comfort space, in a comfort zone, catch the ball, release, shoot it. But he wasn't. And watch him catch the ball. Nobody's around him. And he does a little hop step and then shoots. Hop step.
Ball looks to answer. Ball looks to answer. Nope.
And he actually did the hop step just as the ball was coming into the palm of his hands. Ball's like, it was that close. But he shouldn't have had to do that. He should have been in place and ready. All I got to do is catch the ball, rise, and release. But he wasn't. It's these type of intangibles. Now, sometimes, I get it. Players have to do that sometimes. I've seen some of the best shooters do it. But they're the best shooters. Like, Ray Allen used to do that a lot. And Klay Thompson. But they're the best shooters. He's not a shooter like that. So you got to do everything you got to do to already be in position to take and make the shot. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not coming down with pitchforks, throwing torches at the hay houses right now. But listen, it's his first debut. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to see more, but right now, it ain't looking too hot, and he don't look NBA ready. But things can change. Could have been a little bit of the jitters. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope it's not that. And I'm still, like I said, still giving him the benefit of the doubt. Let's see him play some more, and we'll continue to analyze this game as we move forward. LaVar Ball. I don't want them to cut this man and just absorb the money, the money loss, the hit, because I need the prophecy to stay true. I need LaVar Ball's prophecy to stay true. Let them boys shine. Let them Ball boys shine. Let's get them all on the same team together. Send them to one of these small market teams, so people could compile in to see the Ball brothers and the theatrics, baby. I don't think there's any way Lonzo and Lamelo can coexist. They play the same position. LiAngelo could thrive in a shooting guard position. Not LiAngelo, Lamelo. Lamelo could thrive in a shooting guard position. And keep Lonzo at the one, but LaMelo is really effective at the one. Anywho, that's all I got to say. Let me know what you think about it. What's your opinion on LiAngelo Ball? And I would love to hear your opinion as well. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby.